Here's a little training on how to clear your debts, and there's a lot of people out there with a massive problem. But this is to show you how to do it without having to make any extra money, just exactly without the money you've got. If you found a way to make some extra money, then it's going to be a lot easier if you follow this plan. But if not, it's still very possible by following this simple system. Like, this is an example of a few people who's got a few credit cards, and they mightn't think they owe much because they all come at a different time and they're not really focusing on the balance, not focusing on the minimum amount. So in this example, you've got the first one's there's £500 on one card, 1,000 on another, 1,200 on another, 3,000 on another, and 5,000 on the next one. Now, what will happen is when the payments come in, you've got to pay the minimum amount, and that's usually about 5%. So on the £500 one, you pay £25, which doesn't seem much. The £1,000 one is £50, £1,200, £60, £3,000, £150, and the £5,250. Now this is serious amounts of money on top of all the other things you're spending. So on top of the interest, which is nearly 20% now, it soon mounts up this amount as you keep spending on each card. Now, the 98% live like this. That's what the banks want you to do. We want to fall you into this trap because they're making colossal amounts of money off the interest. But the rich don't. They actually pay off the balances in full, and they also use their cards to get air miles or vouchers for different supermarkets or different schemes. So they make the cards work for them by paying them off at the correct time. So using this plan, you've got to find an extra £500 a month to clear your debts. Now, on top of all the other things you go and you think, oh, I could never afford £500 a month. But if you delve deep into your bank account and see what you actually spend on luxuries, this is how you can actually save it. Now, this example, I met a lady the other day in America who had got herself massive into debt, didn't have a large income to clear it. So she followed this plan. So what have you actually spent at the supermarket, and how much are you wasting of the stuff that you buy, and could you do it in a different way? And what this lady actually did, she went home, and in her larder was stuff that she actually bought when there was special offers on. She had loads of this and loads of that, and it wasn't getting used at all because she was keep filling her fridge with new stuff and then throwing stuff out. So basically, for 9 months she just lived on what she had left and cut down on the junk food and all the spending she was actually spending on that. Obviously she still had to buy milk and some fresh stuff to keep it actually going. But apart from clearing her debts, which I'll show you how she did in a second, she also lost 50 pounds in weight by just eating more sensibly and not eating junk food. So first one is check on your food. Get your head around that. How many trips to the supermarket are you doing each week, filling your trolley up with stuff which didn't need to be filled up with? So that's a good way of cutting down some serious money. The next one is to look at your direct debits that you used, and how much of them are you getting wasted. Are you paying for things you don't even use anymore that you forgot about that could actually be stopped? Maybe some insurance policies that didn't need to be there, or things you took out on mortgages years ago that you don't even have, but the insurance is still running. Another big one that a lot of people do, especially in January, they take out a gym membership. Might cost you £38 a month. Well, that's nearly a tenth of the whole £500. So if you seriously want to get fit, why don't you do it the old-fashioned way? Just go for a long walk, maybe jogging, do some press-ups, do some sit-ups, set some time around the day to do that, and that'll save you the gym membership. Now, another one that can actually cost a lot of money is Sky Television on the sports channels, the movie channels, and you mightn't be even using them at all. If you do like having lots of channels, you can get Freeview now, which gives you access to all them channels, and then it's free. So obviously you might miss out on a couple of things, but this, you've got to sacrifice a few luxuries if you're going to clear this plan. Broadband telephone deals, it's also worth shopping around, because you're looking to save the little bits here and little bits there to actually get rid of that. Life insurance, them things have come down massively over the years, so you might have a policy, I don't know, say covering you for £200,000. Shop around, you could save yourself £15 a month on that. Car insurance, when it comes up, just don't automatically renew, phone around, check on that. The same with building insurance. I know our building insurance was £750 and it was asking it to automatically renew. Well, I shopped around and got it for like £450. So again, look around for the deals. This is what the rich people do. They don't waste money. They're always looking for ways they can actually save money. Gas, electric, telephone, all them, you can go to different providers and save you actually money. So I'm sure now your mind's open to really have a look in there to see what you can save money, and I guess it's pretty obvious now that you can easily save £500 of all them different things. So how does it work? Now remember, you've still got the money, normal money you've had. This is an extra £500 you've got to play with. So on your first credit card, which was £500, you pay off £500, but remember you're still paying the minimum balance as well, so that one's then cleared. So that's your first one gone, no interest getting incurred anymore. Now 2 months later, you've then cleared the second card. 2.5 months after that, you've cleared the third card. 5 months after that, you've cleared the fourth card, and then 10 months after that, you've cleared that card as well. Now remember, you're paying the minimum payment as well, so that's cleared all your debts. Now you can use your credit cards by paying off the full amount to make the credit cards work for you. But again, don't fall in the trap of you buying things that you don't want, unless you'll end up in the same thing. You've got to start really thinking how to make money work for you. So in future, look what you buy. Make money a slave to you, not you a slave to money. Make that money work as much as you possibly can for you to make an extra income out of that. Don't be a sheep and follow the 98%. That's what the governments of the country and the world and the banks want you to do, because they make more money off the amount of interest that you actually do. And then do what the rich people do. Invest in sort of tax-free savings where the money that you've got is going to grow rather than disappear. So hope these simple steps actually help you. Put a plan in place, follow this, dive into your bank account in a period of time, depending on how much your money you've got there, you can actually get rid of that. If you also find another way to increase some extra income, you can speed the whole thing up and pay it off a lot faster.